Hello children, welcome back to my channel. Now I am dealing with 8th class maths, direct and inverse proportion, exercise 10.3-8-1. A school has 8 periods a day, each of 45 minutes duration. How long would each period become if the school has 6 periods a day? There is something given in the bracket, children, I have not written. Assuming the number of school hours to be same. That means same school hours. Instead of 8 periods, they wanted to make it 6 periods. So how much each period should be? If the periods are number of periods are 8, so number of periods, consider it as x, and time, it is y. If there are 8 periods, 45 minutes is the time that they have taken. So if there are 6 periods, what is the time? So definitely periods will increase, time will decrease. X is inversely proportional to y. Therefore, x1 is to x2 is equal to y2 is to y1. So this is x1, this is x2, this is y1, and this is y2. So what is x1? 8 is to x2 6 is equal to y2 y is to 45. Product of means is equal to product of extremes. 6y is equal to 8 into 45. What is y? 8 into 45 by 6. 2 3s are 2 4s are. 3 1s are 3 5s are. 15 4s are 60. So what you can say, if the school has has 6 periods, then each period will be of 60 minutes duration. This is the answer for this problem, children. So the problem asks you, in a school, if timings are, number of working hours are same, for 8 periods they have taken 45 minutes. For 6 periods, how many? How much time each period should be taken? So x is inversely proportional to y. So x1 is to x2 is equal to y2 is to y1. X1, x2, y1, y2. So 8 is to 6 is equal to y is to 45. So 6y is equal to 8 into 45, y is equal to 60. So it takes 60 minutes for each period. Please note it down. Now, ninth problem. If z varies directly as x and inversely as y, find percentage of increase in z due to an increase of 12% in x and decrease of 20% in y. It looks somewhat trickish, but you can solve it easily, children. So first you say z varies directly as x and z varies inversely as y. What do you mean by this? Z is proportional to x by y, we can write. That means z is equal to some value k x by y. Some value k into some constant into x by y. That means what you can do? So if you want k is equal to zy by x. So we can even say this variations means x1, therefore z1 y1 by x1 will be equal to z2 y2 by x2. Since the problem is dealing with the percentage, let us suppose that x1 is 100x and y1 is 100y. Z1 is 100Z. Z2 we don't know. We need to find out. Let us find out. Z2 we need to find out. But what is X2, children? X2 is increase. It is 12% increase. X2 is nothing but 12% increase. 12% increase. So it is nothing but 100 plus 12, 112x. What is Y2? Y2 is 20% decrease. That is 100 minus 20, that is 80y. This is 80y. Now Z2 we don't know how much we need to find out. So we know that x1, we need to substitute these values. Z1 y1 by x1 is equal to z2 y2 by x2. We don't know what is z2, so take z2 as subject. Z1 y1 x2 by x1 z2 y2. Sorry, x1 y2. Z2 already we have taken as 1. So what is Z1? Z1 is 100Z into Y1. What is Y1? 100Y into X2. What is X2? X2 is 112X by X1. X1 is 100X into Y2. Y2 is how much you got? 80Y. So let us cancel, of course, x and x, y and y will get cancelled. These two zeros will get cancelled and 1 0 here will get cancelled. 2 5s are, 2 4s are, 4 2s are, 4 8s are. So how much I am getting? Z2 Z into 5 into 28. So 5 8s are 40. 5 2s are 10, 14. So 140 Z we have got. So that means, what is this 140 Z, children? Z2 is equal to 140 Z. That means it is nothing but 100 Z plus 40 Z. It becomes 140 Z. Therefore, the question is what? Percentage of increase in Z. So therefore, percentage of increase in Z is equal to 40%. This is the answer, children. It looks like a tricky question, but it is very easy if you follow the method. They said Z is directly proportional to X and Z is inversely proportional to X. So Z is equal to X by Y. That means Z is equal to Kx by Y. So K is equal to how much? Zy by X. That means what we can take? Z1 Y1 by X1 is equal to Z2 Y2 by X2. So what is X1? Let us suppose it as 100X. Why? Because we are talking about percentages. And y1 is 100y, z1 is 100z. We don't know what is z2, they are asking. What is the x2? 12% increase. So that is 100 plus 12, 112x. Y2 is 20% decrease. So 100 minus 20, 80y. So Z1 Y1 by X1 is equal to Z2 Y2 by X2. So we want Z2. So Z1 Y1 and into X2 is equal to X1 and Y2. This is what equation that we will be getting. So I have substituted the values of Z1, Y1, X2, X1, Y2. So here we have got all the values. I have got its values 140Z. 140Z means what? Z2 is 140Z means 100Z plus 40Z. That means what is the increase in percentage? It is nothing but 40% increase. Now 10th problem, children. If x plus 1 men will do the work in x plus 1 days, find the number of days that x plus 2 men can finish the work. So here, number of men, consider it as x, and number of days as y. What did they say? X plus 1 men can do the work in x plus 1 days. Find the number of days that x plus 2 people will do. Number of days y. So we know that when increases, the days to do the work decreases. So x is inversely proportional to y. Therefore, x1 is to x2 is equal to y2 is to y1. So this is x1, x2, y1, y2. So x1 is x plus 1 is to x2 is x plus 2 is equal to y2 is y is to y1 is x plus 1. So product of means is equal to product of extremes. So y into x plus 2 is equal to x plus 1 into x plus 1. So what is y? X plus 1 whole square. X plus 1 into x plus 1 is x plus 1 whole square by x plus 2. So y will tell us about how many days x plus 2 men can finish work. Therefore, x plus 2 men can finish the work in x plus 1 whole square by x plus 2 days. This is the answer, children. See it here. The problem says that if x plus 1 will men will do the work in x plus 1 day, x plus 1 days, find the number of days that x plus 2 men can finish the work. So number of men x, number of days y. X plus 1 men will do in x plus 1 days. X plus 2 men will do, we don't know, that is y. So x is inversely proportional to y. Number of men increases means days will decrease, that is common. Now, when x is inversely proportional to y, x1 is to x2 is equal to y2 is to y1. x1, x plus 1 is to x2. What is x2 here? X plus 2 is equal to y2. Y is to y1 x plus 1. So product of means x plus 2 into y is product of means is equal to product of extremes x plus 1 into x plus 1. So x plus 1 y is equal to x plus 1 into x plus 1 is x plus 1 whole square by x plus 2. So x plus 2 men can finish the work in x plus 1 whole square by x plus 2 days. Please note it down. Now in 11th problem, children, given rectangle with a fixed perimeter of 24 meters. So what is given to us? Perimeter of rectangle is equal to 24 meters. That means what, children? 2 into L plus B is equal to 24. So L plus B is equal to 24 by 2, that is 12. So we have got L plus B is equal to 12 centimeters. Now the question is, we need to find out width and areas for all these values. Children, here they have given for 1 centimeter and 2 centimeters. They have given. These are all lengths in centimeters. So for 1 centimeter, what is its width and what is its area they have given. For 2 centimeters also, what is its width, what is its area they have given. From 3, we need to find out. So let us see one by one. we have to take this into consideration. L plus B is equal to 12. L plus B is equal to 12 means here this is length. Length is 3. 3 plus B is equal to 12. So what is B? 12 minus 3, 9. So this becomes 9. If it is 9, area is L into B. 9 3s are 27. Next, if L is equal to 4, 4 plus B is equal to 12. So what is B? 12 minus 4, 8. So this is 8. 4 8s are 32 is the area. Now let me take L as 5. 5 plus B is equal to 12. Always it is constant because they said perimeter is always 24. So B is equal to 12 minus 5, that is 7. 5 7s are 35 is area. Now if it is 6, 6 plus B is 12. So what is B? 12 minus 6, that is equal to 6. 6 6 are 36 square centimeters is the area. And if B is equal to 7, 7 plus B, length is 7, 7 plus B is 12, B is equal to 12 minus 7, that is 5. So here 5. 7 5s are 35 square centimeters is the area. Now if length is 8, here if length is considered as 8, 8 plus B is equal to 12. When 8 plus B is equal to 12, B is equal to 12 minus 8, that is 4. 4 8s are 32 square centimeters is the area. Now if L is 9, 9 plus B is 12, B is equal to 12 minus 9, that is 3. This is 3, 9 3s are 27 square centimeters is the area. This is what all the dashes I have filled, children. So what is the problem? The problem says that perimeter is fixed, 24. Perimeter of the rectangle formula is 2 into L plus B is 24. So what is L plus B? I have sent is 2 here. L plus B I got as 12 centimeters. So if L plus B is 12, see these two they have already done. With 3 centimeters I have to take this length is 3. 3 plus B is 12. B is 12 minus 3, that is 9. So B is 9, 9 3s are 27. Similarly, 4 means what I have got? 12 minus 4, 8. 4 8s are 32. If length is 5, 5 plus B is 12. That is 12. B is equal to 12 minus 5, 7. 7 5s are 35. If L is 6, 6 plus B is 12. B is 6. 6 6 are 36 here. And 7 means 12 minus 7 is 5, 7 5 are 35. And 8 means 8 minus 12 minus 8 is 4, 8 4s are 32. And 9 means 9 minus 12 minus 9 is 3, 9 3s are 27. This many square centimeters you have got areas. So this is the solution, children, for the problem for the table that is given to you. With this I am going to conclude my part today. In the next class I will be doing the next part.